Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on Back to Life Monday? Well, I hope you had a glorious, glorious weekend. I really, really do. And I hope you had a good Back to Life birthday, actually. And I hope that you just had a great, great week. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you have an even better week. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about Meg the Stallion and not Carly B. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Those are one of the perks when you get older. Meg the Stallion and Nicki Minaj. I was right there. Anyway, this is what's going on. I don't know. There's a lot of rhetoric. There's a lot of talk. From what I understand, I don't know. Everybody has their beef. Everybody has their opinion. As for me, I see it a little different. I just see that it was a diss tape. I listened to both. I like both. The only thing that stood out about Meg's to me, the speed in her rap.
Yes.
And the catchiness that she put by going at that speed, and that she was really subliminal. The negative that I didn't like about Nicki was when she started talking about the girl's mother. The mother didn't do anything to, and she's dead. That's not cool. You don't mess with the dead. So that was my thing that I had. That seemed a little sacrilegious, and it seemed a little desperate. You couldn't come up with anything else. That's it. You was calling a Bigfoot Sasquatch. That wasn't enough. Amazon, whatever. You was talking about a sex. She didn't do all that to me. Mm-hmm. I think that she just had a lot of things to say to people. And the one thing that she said to you was, Megan's Law. Now, she could have meant her own law, or she could have really meant the law. However, nobody will ever know. How can you prove that in a court of law? Because only she knows what she meant by it.
Yes.
Do I think that she was ticking a diss? Yes. But who hasn't? Who hasn't talked about it? My thing is what I keep calling her Nicki. If you didn't want to get the feedback, why would you marry him? You put yourself in that. So you should let that roll off your back. It is what it is. But Nicki is always fighting somebody. All the pretty girls and the new girls come up. Mulatto, she had a beef with. What's her name? Bodak Yellow. What's her name?
Oh, Cardi B.
Cardi B. Who is she not feuding with? She's just too old. How old is she? Is she 40, 41?
Nicki Minaj.
How old?
Is 41.
She just too old. She middle age, dealing with these girls in their 20s.
Yes.
And are you kidding me? She should be an example. I can deal, and look, I love it when she talked like a baby, I get it. But she tries to grow out of it by putting music and singing. It's just too much, too little, too late now. You made this, my anaconda don't. You made that, and now you got the song about Bob. You're good with that kind of pop gum, bubblegum, girly, teeny bopper, sexy, adultish, like an adult acting like a child. She's good with that. And people don't want to let her change, but I don't know. I don't know. Clearly, Meg is a battle rapper. I don't think Nicki Minaj is a battle rapper. Just looking at I know who is a battle rapper. What's her name? Remy Ma.
Yes.
Now, if you put Remy Ma in them, I wouldn't want to do that. It's just how she was rapping showed me she ain't a battle rapper. She ain't had the speed. She didn't have it. Battle rappers go, blah, 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 blah. And we seen that battle rapper when that guy went in on her about leaving Papoose.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. And she went in and she just read everybody. I think she read Drake's, and it's up in your mind who you want to think she was talking about because she said no names. Now, what I do like about this is that after she finished, she didn't respond to Nicki at all. And Nicki is out there still responding. I just think Nicki's just stop. Let it go. What do you think?
Yes, I do think Nicki Minaj is doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say is that the rumor on the street is that Nicki doesn't even have really a problem with Meg. It's really with the company.
That's what I'm getting ready to get into. She doesn't have problem, so it's sad. That's why we're going to see. She had problem with Rockefeller. Is it Rockefeller Records with Jay-Z? Rock Nation. She really has a problem. She probably does because they are trying to replace her allegedly with May. You know what? I don't know how to say it. We got to crap out sometime.
Fair.
Your moment, you got to know you made it. Nobody could ever be another Nicki. No, but you got to let room for the young. You're old, you're married. You're like an old married woman now with a child. And it's not that I'm saying it's wrong, but you got to be willing to make room. And what I see with these stars, with her, Beyonce, they don't want to take a step back. You understand? But when they were on the rise, they wanted those people to take a step back. But you can't reign forever. You just can't. No matter how much we want to. You know? And as far as I'm concerned, it'll be what it be. So anyway, what I want to know is, I want to know what is going to be the end result of them.
Okay.
Oh, I can't put this out because I was going to put it out, but I wasn't because it fell because I got to pick out a card with them. So I need them all here to pick them out.
Oh,
so what to remember, that was the tree. So I had something in mind. Who did you have?
Crossroads to show like the two different paths to represent like the two different individuals. Like one side could be Nicki, one side could be Megan.
I was thinking mask.
Okay.
Because we have two young women we have two women that worked together and got along, and that they have different ways of seeing things.
Okay.
I don't know, but you said crossroads?
Yeah, a mask works. I could see that.
I just needed a two. And I think that you always go for the crossroad, and I always go for the mask. So whatever cards show up.
Okay.
If the mask or the crossroad, whatever cards show up, that's the card we'll use. How about that?
All right.
Nicki. And May. All right, here we go. Nicki and Meg. Let's see. Whichever one, crossroad or mask. Here we go.
Okay. And not that far
And not that far into the deck. So, ooh, child. This is friction already, unless it change. Unless it change. Not bad though. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Let me take a look.
Okay.
What's that?
You're gonna have to lower the curtains. The cards reflect.
I see it. I see it. I see it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I saw the sun go.
It caught my attention too.
Thank you.
Oh, the sun is setting, that's why.
The sun is setting. About what time is it? We got a lot of work to do still.
It is only 4:52.
That's it.
Yes.
Well, you know what? The days are going to get longer, so I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Is that better? Oh, no. It's just...
Okay.
There we go. Now, sorry about that. An adjustment. So, let me just take a look at these cards. Well, what I see. When I look at these girls, I see that there was a kindred spirit between them. There was love. You see that, Rose? It was very sophisticated. They had a very good relationship at one time. Very good relationship. Very, very good. However, when I see the lilies, this which shows up, even though lilies is about purity, truth, and all that, but to me, lilies is like a death card. I associate lilies. I think it's something to do with my past, but I associate lilies as struggle, like, you know, lily of the valleys, just lilies. What? Tell me about lilies. Are these lilies?
Yes, those are lilies.
Tell me about lilies, because I just
like their symbolism.
Yes, tell me this. I know it's purity and all that, but when I see lilies, I don't feel that way.
Purity, innocence, and rebirth.
Right. And because of the rebirth, I think that's it. Because of a rebirth, that means something had to die.
Yes.
Now I get it. So yes, so that's what I'm saying. So I do see in the past, these girls went through something, and now I see a tower. They are so far apart in their relationship. Something separated them. And I truly believe that it was Rock Nation. And I don't know, and the reason why, because here that I see on the side in the background, I see a book that information and secrets are kept. And also I see a fox was in the mix of their relationship. Somebody was in the mix that didn't want them to be friends. And information is being held. And whatever that is, I just think that Nicki is old school, and I think she's been around, and Meg is new. That's why I don't think Meg is really saying much, but Nicki got a problem, and I really don't think it's really Meg. I don't. However, I see commerce, so I see business. So there was a lucrative business going on at one time with them. However, the girls got split. And the math, I'm going to get into it in the middle, but that's what I see. And I see right now, it's really, really nothing really that the girls done to each other, really. It's like trying to find something, but it's really nothing there. That's why when we hear them fighting, it just sounds like a bunch of rubbish. But it's like, why are you mad? Nobody has yet to say, I'm mad because you hit me. I'm mad because you scratched my car. I'm mad because you got fresh with my man. I'm mad because you stole my music. You don't hear none of that. All you hear is, I'm mad. To two girls that was close, at least for a moment, now is so far apart, wearing two different faces because of a past. Somebody started discourse in this. And whoever it is has the secret and know what they've done and set these girls' teeth on edge. However, what I do see in the near future is a whip and a cleaning. Something is going to come to a head. Something is going to be dealt with. Whatever this anger, whatever this is, I think Nicki is going to get to the bottom of it, or either it's going to quiet. And however, I also see fish. So with Meg and her, it was lucrative. It was lucrative. It was a lucrative adventure. It was a lucrative adventure with them for a while. But now, and there, these two girls, one is whipping and one is wanting to sweep it away. You got Nicki that just want to whip it in, and the other girl said, I said my piece. I can't to come back. It ain't just dealt with you. I've been holding on to this for 2 years, and now she's got his that's gone number one. And it's like money, and could Nicki, but Nicki been number one.
Yes, Nicki has.
So she's taking Nicki's spot and being number one.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can think of.
But Nicki also helped get attention to Meg's song by having this feud with her.
Because Nicki can't resist. Nicki cannot resist. However, I think what it is, I think both girls are strong. Both girls are very strong and set in their own way. I think both girls are strong, set in their both way, and they both are brawlers. In other words, they both will go toe to toe. I think Meg wants to let you know there's a snake in me. And when people start singing and they got snakes crawling on them, I don't play with that.
No.
Because a snake will devour you. And it's like, what do you mean? Don't expect a snake to talk a lot. Think about the Scorpio. Don't. You know the story about the Scorpio and what was it? The Scorpio and whoever take me across the water. I'll make up a thing. The Scorpio and the snail.
Okay.
And the Scorpio said to the Scorpio, the snail wanted to get across. And, it would take him forever. He said, so he asked the Scorpio, I'm making the story up with different characters. But the end of the story is, the moral of the story is, the serpent bit him. Why? Because it was in her nature. And he sized her up. By the time they got all the way over, he was hungry and had room to eat that snail. So don't underestimate somebody that's a serpent. Don't. And I think that's what Meg did. She took all that energy for those last 2 years that she'd been going through hell, and she just read everybody who had anything to say or do.
Yes, and that could be considered like a rebirth with the lilies and the whip, because we can see Megan coming anew through all this.
Say it again.
That Megan is coming out new because a snake represents shedding old skin. Also,
you're absolutely right.
And that's another thing that Megan was doing, is she has had a hard time, and now she's coming out
renewing, new rebirth. You see it here,
and with the whip,
and with the whip, and the sweeping it away. Like, I'm ready to move on, but Nicki is enraged, so she's ready to fight and whip and hit that whip. I think she might die down. I
hope so.
Okay, let's see the outcome of this. The well.
It runs too deep.
It runs too deep. I think this is deep. And I think whoever she's angry with, the still waters run real, real deep. And I don't think that it's Meg. It might be, but I can't imagine. She has yet to say what has happened. So I don't know. I've been asking, I've been waiting, and no one has told me. But then I started hearing she's really not mad with her. I mean, that was what she said. It was an insult, but I would have let that slide. I don't think I would have got all mad because you said that. That was a rhyme. It was sharp. It hit Meg's law. Hey, it just happened to be the way it is. That's sharp. And she's educated. So I would have just saw that as, she got digs. Okay. But she done digged everybody. She talked about booty. She talked about a lot of stuff. And if that's all you said about Nicki, and you didn't even say it about Nicki, you said it about Nicki's husband. That's if you meant that, because she could have been coming on, and this is Meg's law. I'm putting my foot on you next, so you ninjas. This is Meg. It could have been that, right?
Yes.
It didn't have to be a Meg's law. She probably, I think that it's kind of curious that she wouldn't have known, but it could have been. We don't know, right? Yes. Her name is Megan, and they call her Meg, and she is hissing, and she did come through that snake like daggone there naked. She said that. And even though I don't know what people thought, honestly, and a representative of a snake, I thought she did it really, really good. She definitely I thought it was very good artistic work. And I know a lot of people were like, it's satanic. I don't have time. I really am not into ghosts and goblins. I was when I was younger. And if you knew my life story, you could understand why I'm over that. Right now, I'm just into truth. Beauty is beauty. The video is awesome. You don't always have to like a thing to see the beauty in it, to see the art in it, to see the originality in it. I've never, ever seen, other than one of them Jesus films, I've never seen a woman in a video metamorph herself into giving birth to herself and shedding her skin.
Yes.
The video.
Oh, that's actually very interesting because that symbolizes the Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its tail.
Eating its tail.
Symbolizing infinity.
Infinity, right? New life, shedding the old. There's a new girl in town. I'm new now. I'm ready to start my life. And she was quiet for a long time, for 2 years pretty much. She had music here and there. Now she has an album. And like I said, the video to his been out for a while. We seen the video.
No, that was the song Cobra that she made. Hiss is another.
Oh, so it's another one. It's still dealing with that snake. It's got to be on the same album.
It is on the same album.
Okay. It's got to be.
Yes, we do have.
Oh, she's going. Okay, we have to see the Hiss video then.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking the Cobra, but either way, I thought that was brilliantly done. Honestly, creepy. It was the way she slithered. Girl, that girl said, "I done been through some things."
Yeah, she really has.
This card showed up again. So, what's your question?
Yes, my question for Megan Thee Stallion. Well, my question is really for Nicki. Why does Nicki feel like she needs to defend her husband?
If I don't, who will? Because she feels as though I'm defending love.
Okay, then my next question for Nicki is, does she regret marrying her husband?
I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
If there ever been a regret, she'll never say it. She'll never say it. But she defends him because that's what she does. She defends what she loves. And this is the father of her baby. However, when I see here the 7, that's 7 again, that's 7. And I see a shadow self. I see the shadow self, what lurks in the dark. And I think Nicki has a lot of things that go up in her mind. A lot of things. And do she regret it? I think she may regret the struggle, but when you think about the baby and all of that, I think that Nicki is a roughneck, and I think I need something more infinitive. Let me see. From the cards, I'm going to say no. No, I see a lot of energy. I see a lot of emotions. I see that they have a fiery relationship. I think she protects him. Yeah, see? This is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think he studies her. I think he's her rock in some way. He's her security. And I think what she loves about him, or he gets her grittiness. He gets how gritty she is. They both gritty. They both understand each other. They both have that street life that, I don't know if is he from New York?
Let's see.
I know that they got that worldliness about them. They both love, they got the earthiness about them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, he is also from Queens, New York.
And she's from Queens. See,
Brooklyn.
They know that they got that New York thing. It's something about New York. I can't explain it, just like it's something about California. It's just something about Hollywood or Calabasas or Los Angeles or all those places. It's just Beverly Hills. It's just something about those places that have their own personality. Washington, D.C. They just come with their own demons and angels. Do you understand? And New York is one of those places. And I think that they just connect on the gritty side of the road, if you know what I mean. And as far as their sex life, their copulation, how is that? We see the Hangman. We see the Moon. Jesus. And we see this. So if I don't even know what to make out of this. But let's see if we can digest it. Let me show it to you. First, I saw the hangman. This is about their copulation. How are they sexually? What I see here, I see sometimes she just don't sleep with them, allegedly, because of her feelings, her mood. It's like she probably weigh it to bed. I just going to tell you what I see. I just think there are moments she's just not even wanting it. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. When she's stressed or got things on her mind, no, I don't want it. I don't. And when she's ready, it's like they blend, they get it on. But when she's stressed, no, I'm getting that strongly. You see that?
Yes.
But you see here, this is a queen, and you see the queen is very earthly. So when she giving love, she giving love. When she receiving, she receiving. So when the love life is good when it's good. How about that? When it's good, it's good. And when it's not, it's like closed shop. It's not. I feel sorry for him because I'm getting the feeling like when she don't want it, she don't want it. And when I want it, bring it. It's going to be good. That's what I get out of it. No. You have any more questions?
Yes, my question is for Meg the Stallion.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to phrase this
I'm
question.
so glad you asked about Meg because I forgot about it because it just thought because Nicki started powering the relationship.
Yes.
I mean, the card reading. I'm glad that you did that.
So with Megan the Stallion, I want to know, does she have a strong support system surrounding her?
That fell out? Yes. Is she seeing someone? Yes.
That's also a good one, so she's going through this transformation.
No. She's like not in a serious relationship right now. Absolutely not. She has a very strong system. She has a system in place that people will get up for her. Yes, she does. She is loved and she does have a very strong, but as far as her love life, she's not. Is she promiscuous these days? You know, they always talking about how promiscuous she is. Is she still sleeping around? And like she said, her body count is her body count. And you're right. But just because I'm a reader, I just know that let me just ask, I shepherd them. Well, what I see right here, it just seemed like right now, it seemed like she's looking for something serious. Like if I'm going to be with somebody, I want to be with somebody that's more committed. So no, I don't think that she's with somebody right now. But is she having sex? Yeah, she going to do what she do and she going to take care of her need if it needs to be done. But I don't see her involved with anybody right now like that. She's still healing and I don't see that for her. I don't see it. I think that she wants something a little bit more serious. I really, really do. I think that whoever's in her life, I think that somebody is in her life that really care about her, that really looks out for her, that really have her best interests at heart. And that's a pentacle. And what's her sign?
Oh yes, that is a good question. What
I know was Nicki. No, she was a Scorpio.
No, Nicki is a Sagittarius.
I know Nicki's a Sagittarius. So yeah, you see all that far.
Megan is an Aquarius.
Okay, so she's air. Okay,
yeah,
so
that new way of thinking.
Yeah, that new way of thinking. So let's see here. Yeah, so that shows right now she's definitely young. She's young, but she's mature. She knows how to carry her energy. She's learning. She didn't know. She's young, but she's growing up and she knows how to carry the energy. She's learning how to work this fame. And she's learning who to trust and who not to trust. So this is what this snake is all about. I'm learning. I had to take a lot. I got shot in the foot. I had to go through a lot, but I'm understanding. But right now, what I see with Meg, she's just chilling solo. I'm not saying she ain't knocking boots with somebody here and there, but right now she's healing. She's not quick to jump in. She understands that she's got a reputation. She doesn't like it. And I think that eventually she's looking for somebody to be serious with. Well, that's my read. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that was everything we needed to know.
I think so. I enjoyed that. Well, that's my read on Nicki Minaj and
yes,
Meg the Stallion. Well, she went number 1, and I think that Nicki accidentally helped her go there.
Yes, that's who won that war.
Yeah. So the public is fickle. So all I gotta say is, I hope. Let me see. Is this gonna? I want to know. Let me just take from here. Is this going to end in a violent way?
Okay.
Is that okay? No. This is going to blow over. This will not. This, according to the cards, this is going to blow over. This is just fool's paradise. Just a part of the journey. This is going to blow over. As soon as this came in, this is going to blow over. Watch and see. And this is Uranus, right?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Tell me about Uranus real fast.
Yes, Uranus, which is very fitting, is the ruler of Aquarius. And Uranus is all about changing things up, doing something different.
And this is what she's doing. She's not going to feed into it. If she does, that's because, people are praising her because she hasn't. So I think it's good. But I wish that Carly B and Nicki Minaj and a few of them could learn sometimes silence is golden. Yes. Sometimes we don't have to go with the fight. Sometimes we can let it go. And sooner or later, you know what they say, if you don't feed, they'll leave. If you don't feed it, you ain't giving it no fuel. It'll go out. A fire can't burn with no fuel. All right. So with that being said, I thought this was very interesting. I hope you see, as I say, this is going to blow over. It's for now. And it was good because we really needed something to take us off of Cat Williams. And yes, we really needed something to take us off of Diddy for a moment. So these little things that come in and jolt us, it lets us know that life still go on and people still have problems. That's what it tells us, right?
Yes.
So thank you for joining us. Sunflowers.